Hello, my name is Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. So today I'm going to be setting up in my planner, my classic size holiday happy planner, the week of the 4th through the 10th of December. And if you can't tell, it's going to be a little gingerbread theme. Stay tuned. Okay. So I am back today. Again, still catching up. It seems to be the theme of the life in December, November, December, holiday time. Today's just a Murphy's Law day. I'm hoping to get through this without any other issues. I had planned for again, gingerbread theme. So I had planned on a gingerbread theme. I had done my nails and they look so cute. I got ready, got everything set up and realized my nails were just a hot mess. So I just took that off, repolished them quickly, and here we are. It's a Murphy's Law day. And I'm gonna sigh and exhale and we're gonna get started on these plans because I'm going to get ahead and I'm going to stay ahead. So we're gonna do this today. So I have my Merry and Bright Christmas planner from my cover. I just pulled it out so that I had room to work today. I have off to the side a bunch of sticker books and, my put together sticker books. So I have some pages marked, hopefully to save some time. And if you hadn't noticed, we are 23 days away from Christmas. What? Are you kidding me? I don't even know where the year went. Okay, so what I'm going to do is from all the Happy Planner books, I'm going to do a gingerbread theme. And I marked, so here's the funny thing. When I pulled out this planner, I didn't realize it wasn't dated. So I realized I had to also come up with dates. Now, I can do one of two things. Let me flip to this page. So I have these. Okay, so this little guy's not on there. Let me take him off. He is just a notepad paper. If you followed my setup, this was a Gingy notepad paper. I'm just going to kind of tuck him off to the side for the moment. So I have these like peppermints. And then I also have, at least for the dates anyway, but I think for the dates, what I'm going to do, we have in here, I didn't mark it, but it's easy to find the numbers. I was looking at these numbers. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to table the numbers for now because what I want to first get on is the look. And then I'll decide if I want to go more with the peppermints or just a simple number. So that is going to be tabled for the moment. And then I'm going to pull out, let's see, this is Christmas. I think this was the book that had, yes, a whole page of gingerbread. So here's one. I'm going to pull out this other book because I had some more pages marked. And if I remember correctly, it's almost the same thing. The only difference is this is a little bit of a darker brown and this isn't. So I could probably incorporate some of that. And then what did I mark back here? Let me check and see. I had a few other here. I think these were just some miscellaneous spots. Now, here's what I'm going to try and do. I want to at least try and, I'm going to put this over here as I'm talking. I want to at least try and not cover up the poinsettias because I do like the poinsettias on there. And that was just December. Okay. So I'm basically trying to match a theme with that. So down here in the corner, I have the little poinsettia. And of course, there's all this color as well. So I'm not worried about color. I think more that I'm just deciding on, do I want to go with the darker brown or the lighter brown? So I'm kind of like looking at it against here. I'm going to call it. So here's some more boxes. Again, I'll just tuck those off to the side. I'm going to move these out of the way and we're just going to dive in. All right. So to make it easy, I'm just going to take this page out of the book, because that way I don't have to keep going back and moving things out of the way, and then I will keep in mind my dates. Okay, long story short, so I hope you're having a good Saturday. You'll see this today, Saturday. It is going to be posting much later than it should have been, but I really did try to get done early, get started early and get it done and get it posted. So let's see. We have, now this big one is a cookie exchange. I don't do a cookie exchange, but I'm going to use it because you know what? It's cute. It goes with the theme. And yeah, so that's how it's going to go. So because it's a big one, and as you know, in my current, or technically it's not current anymore, it's my November planner. My planner up through November, it had like the checklist layout, and the middle boxes here were check boxes. So I may still do that, but for right now, I am going to just start throwing those stickers down. And we're going to start with this big old Christmas cookie exchange sticker. And I'm going to, if I need to, I'll pull out some stickers, but I'm pretty sure I could get through this without doing that. So see how, I hope it doesn't stick down on me. So see, this really kind of goes because it has the red in it. It has the brown, which can kind of, it goes well with this cream color. So I think it matches well, and I think I'm going to try and work with the poinsettias as opposed to covering them up. Unless, of course, I find a cute small gingy notepad, then I might put it on there. So let's take this one. I want to put this down in the weekend. So here we go with the line again. Again, I'm going to cover it. And to cover it, I'm going to use my number 10 gel. And, you know, what I'll do is, of course, as I always try and do, is if it is a very clunky or wonky, however you want to call it, video, I'll try and edit out, you know, anything that's irrelevant. It just is one of those things where I had a plan and then it didn't quite work out. And so see, there's my thing about why I like to have a plan. I do need to have a plan. And I just had to modify it a little bit because sometimes things go wrong, as they did. So all I have to do is just work with what I got and, you know, we'll get it done. So I'm going to let this dry. All right, it's almost dry. So while this is drying, I also forgot I had this. So see, I went shopping, you know, early in the season. I picked up a lot of things. And, you know, I was really kind of stuck on this gingerbread stuff. I love it, love it, love it. And I found this adorable little cup. And I was going to use it today, but it ended up, my coffee ended up getting put into a different one. So this will be tabled for another day. But it was just, you know, one of those cute little finds. And, you know, just wanted to share it with you. So I don't know, like, if in your area or, you know, if you like gingies, like, have you seen what's going on Instagram with the gingies? I call them gingies, gingerbread. You get my thing. They're like everywhere. And it's adorable. I love to watch it myself. But that's, you know, sometimes can be a bad thing because then you see it and then you're like, oh, that's so cute. I want that. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword, at least in my book. So I did have, before I forget, I'm going to pull back over one of these books because I have a box that I think I want to try and use. So I've got these two boxes, which are a match. This green is a smidge darker than this, but it'll still work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the boxes that I'm going to use, because as you know, if I just pull them, then I have them handy. And I'm going to look, actually, I had something marked here. So this is a whole house. Let's see. Not quite a match. I'm not going to pull it just yet. But there was, so there's this house, which is not for the calendar. And then there's these. So I'm going to pull those. Because the other thing I have found, and actually, I'm going to stick this here. I actually found also, and I can take this one off, the peppermint washi strips. So I think I'm going to be pulling in those as well. And I believe those were in that same book. Let me grab it again. I have a lot of pages marked. And I believe, let's see, there's one. That's not the washi that I was thinking of though. Let me just kind of find it. Okay, finally found them. Took a little bit, but I was talking about these washi here. With this washi, it has in this extra color, the pink color. So I may incorporate those on the week somewhere. So let me pick this up so I don't stick it down where I don't want it. And I'm going to try and keep in mind that I want to keep this middle area open. I think that it will work the best if I do that. So let me bring this over here. All right. And then I have my little box here. Let me make sure. Oh, there's a blue coffee cup. So see, when I go for a theme, I try and minimize the amount of colors that I'm putting in. That would add a little too much for me. Okay, so let me do this. I will have the pink incorporated. So I'm going to bring this over to Wednesday. All right. And then I saw this. So my sidebar, I'm going to try and work this and see if it's going to, work for me. If you recall, I had my November planner set up, and that was really set up for business. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting it all in here. I'm going to try. But I've been looking forward to New Year, right? I mean, it's all new planners. I've got some ideas. So much fun is coming. So I couldn't be happier. I'm going to put this cute little box on Friday. And let's see. These are mostly decorative. So what have we got here? We've got red, green. We're going to have a pink involved. Let's pull in the peppermint. Okay, so here is one side. This may not turn out like I was thinking. Maybe there's too many patterns. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to put these little guys at the bottom. In fact, usually I put it in the middle, but I think I'm going to start it just under the box, just for something different. And then the same on the other side. I think I like it just right up under there, better than if I put it in the middle. And of course, if you put it in the middle, then you gotta get the other side centered and it can become a thing. Oops. All right, how cute. It looks like Candyland, right? And then I do have some extra circular ones that I will put throughout. So here's what I'm going to try and do. I want to try, let's see if I could do it. Well, I may not be able to use party details guest list, but I'm going to see how many of these I can get used, just because it's fun. All right, let's get started again I feel very all over the place. You know, as I said, it has been a challenging time, but you know, we'll get through it. Always do. Sometimes, you know, taking a break, whether intentional or you had no control over it, can sometimes be good. And then sometimes it just, you know, you just got to get back up on the bus and keep going. And that's kind of what I feel like, I think, is that, I mean, and I'm sure the holidays don't help. You know, there's a lot of other things going on. And I think as I'm talking, I think I want to pull in, I've been debating about pulling in a marker. I think I'll hold for a moment on that. Okay. Let's see. I'll hold on that for just a short time. Here. And as I'm working in this, I may need to cover this because it's kind of jarring me. Let me pull this up. I just had an idea and I want to change it, which sometimes goes. You know, you get started and then you want to do something in particular, which I hadn't thought of it before, so I think I want to do this. Okay, so apparently that's not going to work. I got to leave it there. There was no way around it. It started pulling up the paper, so I'm going to let it go. I am going to look again. There was one sticker that, let me see if I can find it. I had one sticker that I was considering right here, which would go with the blue. So yeah, as I said, I think I'm going to end up having to cover that, even though I was trying to avoid it. Let's see if I can get this. Will this fit in the whole thing? It will, I think. Hopefully it won't shine through. Yeah, it's not terrible. I'm going to let it be. And then I can pull in this blue cup because that will work. All right, let me let that dry. I am looking at my options to cover up. I was hoping I didn't have to, but I think I want to cover up this box. So let me find the other box I was looking at. Okay, it took a bit of a minute to find it. So I am going to cover this up, but to do that, I am going to need my correction tape. Okay, so I've got this corner covered up, and I'm going to use my box in that corner. Let's get the coffee on here. Just a little less, but that's okay. I was thinking of moving this box. So see, I'm just feeling a little all over the place. I apologize. I'm going to see if I can get this pulled up. All right, so it came up nicely, and I'm going to try and re-put it down or re-stick it. Put it back down, same day, just up at the top. Let me make sure it's straight. Okay, so I think I've got it. I had to do a bit of surgery on the sticker surgery on the sidebar there. All right, let's keep going. I've got this box that I was going to put over here. Ooh, I didn't even have it in my, so let's see if I can get this over here. I'm gonna back it to the edge because I kind of have a plan. Okay, that out of the way. Okay, so what have we got here? So I need my little thing for over here. Okay, so I pulled out my Tri Plus marker because I thought it would be fun. I was about to put a sticker down, and then I thought it would be more fun to do a little chimney just where this little area here is. So we're going to do, and I needed the color to complement as best as I could. I'm going to do an edge over here. It's probably a pretty big, let me see. Let's make it shorter and I'll wait the rest out. That was a bit big. And then I can just simply take my jelly roll and we're just going to clean that up a bit. I may put another dab on it at some point, but that's going to be a chimney now. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling because I am getting on way longer in time than I thought I would be. And I kind of want to change that. I want to get ahead. I want to get done what I need to. All right. So I think for the purpose of this, I'm going to put I am going to use those dates. So we're doing what? The 4th through the 10th. I mean, I could do just a simple black, but I don't think that's going to go as well. So we're looking at 4. I don't know, I've had these date stickers for a while now, and I don't know, have you ever used them? I mean, I rarely can remember to use them. I'm always just, let's see, I'm going to try and center it. I'm just always, using what's there. I rarely get an undated planner as well, so that's the other half of it. So what I'm going to do is just try and make sure that I'm as level as possible when I put the date down. And 6. I think the challenge might be, well, maybe not getting across the page. I mean, I think peppermint goes well with this just because it's kind of that candy-ish theme. It has the element of, because sometimes you put peppermint pieces into your hot cocoa, and that kind of goes together with gingy. Let's see, we got 6, 7. There is going to be a lot of starts and stops in this video. So many issues I'm running into today. What is going on? Are we in a full moon? That's how I feel. Probably because I'm trying to, it's the weekend and I'm trying to get it all done. There's so much I got to get done. I have plans tomorrow and I feel just the pressure, I think. The pressure to get it all done and that everything is just going wrong. So I just have to kind of step back, take a breather, and try and get through it as best as possible. All right, so with some of my boxes, so like I have the gingerbread here, I think what I'm going to do is take a marker. Okay, so if you recall from my Dollar Tree craft room organization, here is my little marker color chart. I have my Tombows. So I am going to move to maybe the browns and see if there is any color that I like that kind of goes with this color theme. So I could probably go with either one of those. But I think I'm going to pull out 947 and 977. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to give it a box. So where I have these, I'm going to give them a box. I mean, they're in a box, but what I want to do is kind of give it more definition. So let me put this aside. I'm just going to kind of make a box. Kind of highlight it a little bit more. And it kind of lends to that, by doing this, it kind of gives it that, almost like that neutral or stable color, because every other color is on here. It's very colorful, let's say. So I feel like the brown kind of helps to anchor all the colors together. That's cute. Definitely a good choice. Okay. I'm going to keep going on those. And let's see, we have the other house here. I forgot this one sticker's in the way. I could lift that though. That's easy enough, I think. I say that and then, you know, something's going to go wrong. So just enough so I can get under the sticker. Okay, give it a second to dry. All right. And then I'll just pop that back down. So cute. Look how cute. Now, it really helped to define the boxes. So I like how this turned out. Okay, moving on. I'm going to start throwing some things down. We are going to get this done. My tweezers. Now I don't have any more boxes, meaning these boxes that have the gingerbread theme. So what I'm going to be doing is just getting down some stickers as decoration. So this needed just a little bit more coverage over here. It really bled through. I have a plan for over there. I'm just going to get this on. Okay, I think it's dry enough. So we are going to get this down here. All right. And I'm going to box this in over here, but first I'm going to keep throwing some of these on. Now I'm not going to use this cookie exchange because I already have something on there about cookie exchange. I do need to pull in another pink. Let's do something different. Let's border it along the side. Just to be different. And then of course I have some candy canes. I'm going to do that. I don't need party, guest list, recipes, delicious I'll pull in. I feel like I put one here and I need to do another one over here. Let's do it here instead. All right. And I have a miscellaneous little peppermint, so I am going to throw that in there. Okay, and then we have some candy canes. I'm going to grab these. And then I have a single one. Oh, you know what? Before I put this one down, I do want to box in this sidebar here. So I'm only going to go so far down. I don't think this was the same one. It is a little, I thought I grabbed the wrong one. Well, see, there you go. It's just the day. Wrong one. All right. Not gonna worry about it. Just gonna keep going. So I wanted to grab this candy cane and put that down here. Okay. We still have our two snowmen. I want to get these hearts because again, it picks up the pink, which is in the peppermint down below. I'm going to put these two. Oh, you know what? There's hearts on that side. Let's bring these over here somewhere. Let's border two boxes. And then over here, I am going to use these two hearts. They're a bit big, but that's okay. I had an idea. And I'm going to bring back over this pen. This was the one I used on the... Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, just a little smoke coming out. And then I'm going to take, let's see, they're both the same size. Well, I'm not going to be able to do what I was going to do. I was going to kind of put the hearts in there, but they're a little too big. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm just going to kind of put this over here. All right. Now, the only other thing from here I'm going to use is these snowman faces. Let's see if I can get, I think they're together, yes. Okay. I should have pulled this up, but perfectly imperfect. We are going to go with it, right? All right. Oops. I need to make sure. I now have to take those borders off. If this spread in this video doesn't highlight anything other than to show not every plan is perfect, sometimes you just got to roll with the punches, then I don't know what video does, because this has been challenging this whole day so far, and we're not even that far into this day. But you just have to go with it, you know? So I'm going to try, it's not going to be perfect, but, oops. Oh, it actually worked out okay. All right. I had to do a little bit of surgery over there. Went off camera to do that, just to kind of cover up that one line a bit. Oh my gosh. So, this didn't go anything like how I had planned that it would go. Right from the start, there just was problem after problem after problem. So, but I think in the end, it kind of turned out okay. Regardless, either way, I will be up and running come Monday because I now have a spread done. But wow, that was just painful for me. I hope it wasn't as painful for you. I will do my best to edit things out. The only thing I am seeing that I want to change is, you know what? I'm not even going to change it. It is what it is. So over here, there's blue, and I don't have any blue over here. And there's not as much brown over here as there is over here. But as I said, you know what? I'm going to let it go. This is going to be the hallmark of no plan is perfect. Because this was a challenge from the start. The only thing I am going to do was, okay, I had to make sure I had the right marker. I am going to go through and do some lines. The nice thing about not having the checklist already in there is I can go through and kind of give myself more space to write. With the pre-formatted stuff, you don't really get that. So I'm going to make sure I keep with my checklist. I just won't have lines to write in, and that's okay. But I will be ready to go. Nothing is even, nothing is perfect, but you know what? This is the spread. And then same over here. I'm going to do just every other line or so. Let's see, we'll start here. We'll skip 2. I don't think I need to buy this much, but I kind of like the little scattering of dots because I feel like they look like gumdrops, even though they're brown. Okay. And then the only other thing I'm going to do, I need to get more brown over here. All I'm going to do over here is I'm going to take this entire 2 days on the weekend and I'm going to highlight the box. Just bring it to the front by bringing in the color. I don't know if I really made it better. My one marker, so if you recall, this box I did in the wrong color. It's not the same as this one. I had done something with the brush and it kind of frayed the edges of the brush, and so I had a little bit of a fray on there. I tried to cover it, but it didn't work out very well. Again, not going to worry about it. So what is it, Murphy's Law Monday or something like that? It's really Saturday, but you get it. Okay, here it is. This is my Nothing When Is Planned gingerbread theme. From my nails to what I did to my desktop, which is off camera, you can't see it. I really messed that up. To here is the best that I could do. Like I said, I had this whole beautiful little theme, you know, the whole gingerbread thing. Again, it did not come out how I expected it to, but you know what? I kind of like it. I'm good with it. And it's just 1 week in 52 weeks. I think I can live with it. So that being said, long-winded, I will edit everything out that I can edit, which you won't know unless you see this to the end. But I will try and make it as painless as possible as we get through this gingerbread theme spread together. So I hope I have inspired you to do something creative today and every day, and that you create your beautiful life one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.